Special version of All Access today, Eastern Michigan women's basketball making a special announcement. Head Coach Tory Verdi with me today. I'm Greg Steiner, and we welcome you into another edition. But, Coach, a big-time announcement for you, and I'll let you talk about your fine initiative today.
Well, we are announcing today that we're going to take our women's basketball team and we're going to go and fly out to Newtown, Connecticut, and we are going to put on a basketball clinic / carnival for all those children out there who, obviously were part of a horrific event that took place.
Well, and it's unheard of what you're really doing. I know it really touched you. You grew up in Connecticut. Your wife's from Connecticut. Spent a lot of time there. It has to affect you more than anyone else, just being a guy that has kids that age as well.
Absolutely. I have 3 children of my own, and my first coaching experiences took place in Connecticut. I was a head varsity boys basketball coach there at Paparag High School, which is basically 5 minutes right down the road. We played against Newtown, so I know that area very well, and then I coached at Western Connecticut State University. So, my wife is right from Brookfield, which is like right down the road. So again, when this tragedy took place, we just sat around and obviously we were devastated because we know families in that area, but we just wanted to, to give back to the community, and wanted to just do whatever we could possible to just help them, move forward and let them know that they're not alone.
It's not an easy undertaking when you're trying to do a project like this. Getting waivers and admissions from the NCAA to allow you to do stuff. They've been great, thankfully, to allow this. I know President Martin's been a huge proponent of this. But from a logistical side, you're going to play a game, on that Saturday. Going to have the team board the bus. Thankfully, it's an early game, but then make the trip over. But that should be a fun part of learning experience as well.
You're absolutely right. It's somewhat tedious. The process was long, but I'm very, very thankful. Very thankful to the university and President Martin and all their support. That's one of the reasons why, I knew that this was a special place, because, we have unbelievable people in regard to just the administration here, and they care so much about, what we're doing and so forth. But it is going to be tedious. Right after our game against Ohio, we're going to jump on a bus and head right to the airport and then fly into Connecticut that night. And basically we have just about 8 hours to get this clinic up and running. But we have a lot of people that we're going to bring with us, and they're very, very supportive, and they're going to be eager, and we're just going to do whatever we can possible just to impact a child's life, and if it's 1 or if it's 100 or 200, we're expecting a pretty big turnout. We're expecting about 300 kids to come to this event, so we're very, very excited about that. But I think it's extremely important that our players really, get to do something like this, because it's just not about basketball. Obviously, I understand I'm a basketball coach, but it's my job to, prepare them for life as well. And for, it's our obligation to get out into society and help any way we can.
Well, and that's one of the biggest things that you've tried to make since you've been head coach here. Get them ready for that next role, and I think this will be it. Also helping out the kids, just have fun, and remember, of course, Sunday, February 10th, 2 to 6 p.m. if anyone wants to come out in the area. But there are also ways that people here in the community can still help people out there and also help your team donation-wise. I know that's a big part of this.
It is. It's a huge part of it, and there is a fundraising aspect of this, and any corporations or anybody who's looking to help in any way, we are accepting donations. You could jump on our website. You could call our women's basketball office. You could send checks right to our women's basketball program here at Eastern Michigan, and all those funds will be used to provide activities for these kids.
You speak of those activities. I know you were also working closely with the Connecticut Sun at one point to try to help with this. Just kind of talk about what you see going on this day. I know some basketball teaching exercises, but also kind of a carnival on the opposite side.
Yep, and we're going to have 3 hours of the basketball clinic part of it. We're going to have 2 different age groups, while K through 3rd grader on the court. in regards to the clinic part, 4 through 8 are going to be in the carnival side, and we're going to have a bunch of activities. We're going to have everything from a balloonist to arts and crafts to face painting to games to food. Everything that you would basically see in a carnival type atmosphere. And then what we'll do is we'll flip-flop those two age groups, and then in the last hour we're going to have a 1 hour of family entertainment.
Should be a fun time. I know we'll be there as well and try to get as much as we can from there. But Coach, a fantastic effort on your part. And don't forget, everybody out there, you too could be a part of it. Just go on emueagles.com and help in any way that you can, and because this guy and his team really need your support.
Thank you very much.